Hello learners, this is Archita and today I'm going to teach you how to create lighting effect using Photoshop and how to use it in the night renders. So let's get started. First of all, whatever you're seeing right now on your screen, this is what you're going to learn. So let's get started by opening a new file. So I'll take one A4 landscape orientation file in Photoshop. Alright, now what I have done, I have created a model and I have taken a clay render of the model and now I'll bring it over here. So this is my very basic render of one OAT and I will place it accordingly. And then one most important thing is how to clear off the sky, because we want to have like a night render, night view, so we want a night sky. So I will use the magic wand and clear off as much as I can for now. So now I have a clear white background for my sky, and I have my clay model, a very neat render of my model placed in my placed right above the background. So now let's get started. So my model has been placed, the render is placed. Now I need to place a sky, a night sky. So I have already selected one night sky. You can just search online one bright blue night sky and you will get this. Now let me place it below my model. Rasterize it. Now right now everything is looking too bright. So what I have to do, I will click on this layer and then check the hue and saturation. So let's say I want to make it somewhere with blue and the saturation. I want to reduce the saturation a little bit. Even the lightness, I want to make it something like this. Alright, so now this has been clipped to the below layers. So my basic sky and the model is ready. Now let's move forward. So after I have placed the sky and the model, now what I want to do is I will create another layer, and now this is going to be for the lights which we are going to put. So I will create a folder first. I will create a group and I will name it as light. And let's just put this layer in this folder. Let's just put this layer in the light group. Now click on this layer 1, zoom in. So these are the light stands which I have put in this open seating area which is there. So let's just place the lighting. Let's just learn how to get started with the placement of the lighting. So first of all, I will take a rectangular selection, create something like this, then choose a very light yellow shade and fill it. Okay. After you have filled the yellow shade in the rectangular selection, double click on the layer. Your blending options are going to open up. Now in this one, since it is a light, I need to have some inner glow. So I will check the inner glow and let me reduce the opacity, see how it's going to look. Now I have turned on the inner glow. Now I want to turn on the outer glow as well. So I will click on the outer glow. Then again I'll double click and I also want the outer glow to be present. So I'll click on the outer glow box. And the color, you can actually change the color to yellow. Something like this. Let's keep the opacity to 50 and OK. Now maybe the inner glow can be, the opacity can be reduced a little bit. Alright, so my inner glow is turned on, my outer glow is turned on. Now I also want to have a little bit of stroke, a thin stroke around the light. So I will turn on the stroke as well. So now my stroke currently is of 2 pixel thickness. So that's okay with me. Alright, so the light over here is visible. Maybe I can reduce, like you have to actually check with the inner glow and outer glow whether you want to, whether you're okay with the glow or not. So I think I want to reduce it a little bit, and I also want to reduce the opacity, and okay. So now after this, what I have to do is I will again create another layer, and on that layer I will be creating a masking. Now after creating the masking, what I want to do, I want to mask this entire portion. Okay, so I will fill black, then I'll go here to the layer, and now I want to paint, basically I want to give a yellow, I want to use the brush and create an impression of light over here. So maybe this is fine. Now what I want to do for this layer, I'll turn on the soft light. So now this makes it look even better. Maybe I can reduce the opacity also a little bit. Now I want to turn on another, I will create another layer for putting a light over here. So after creating this, now let's say this is your light group. If you want to copy this and put it on another stand, you can do that by clicking on the group, unchecking the auto select, press Alt and place it over here. I have this human figure with me, so I will place it next to the ground, so I will place it next to the lamp. I have created another layer. Now I need to put some stroke on this area of the human figure, so that because this side of the human figure is facing the lamp, so I need to show some stroke over here. So now I have made a silhouette like this. So now I have created the yellow light on one side of the human figure. Now I need to edit this. Give it the soft light effect and reduce the opacity. So now we have created 2 human figures. We have shown the light falling on the human figures. Now we also want to show some shadow. So let me select black shade, increase the size of the brush, and maybe we can make it oversized again. Maybe we can make it oversized again. Make another layer. So we have created the brush of oval shape. Now we will create some shadow. So just put some little bit of black stroke over here. That's it. So I have placed the human figures, I have created the shadow as well for them. Okay, so now let's just fill up the space. Before that, I want to name this layer. Make sure that you keep naming your layer, otherwise there will be confusion. So make sure that to avoid the confusion, you're naming the layers. Now I will create another layer, change the shape of my brush, change the color of my brush, reduce the size of it, and I will try to create silhouette of the building in the background. Now after doing this, I want to add a moon on the sky. I have created another layer for moon. Now using the ellipse tool from here, I will create a similar form to give some artistic effect next to the moon, just to make it look a bit interesting. So I like this. I can create a group. I can place the layer for the moon in that group and name it moon. Now after creating this, I want to add one more element. So let's just create another layer. And in this one, I want to select the line tool. Now I will create another layer in the moon group. Use another, to add another element, line. By using line tool, I will create another layer. So in this one, you can check like whatever you want, whichever type of line you want to create, you can create that. Something like this, it looks nice. Now the moon looks complete. Now I have enough space in the front area, so I can add trees. So I have already used a PNG form of the tree and I have created a brush preset. You can refer to our previous video, and through that you can create a brush preset using any PNG. For now, over here, I want to use a tree. So I'll click on my brush, and this is my latest tree PNG. This is my latest brush which I have created with the silhouette of tree. So this is the tree which I want to create. These are the trees which I wanted to create. Now I will add another layer for creating the shadow of the tree. So another layer is created. I will click on the selection tool, and let's say I just want to make something like this. Adjust it accordingly. You can reduce the opacity. If you want to add some more elements in it to make it look attractive, or if you want to come up with your own composition, you can do that as well. And over here, I want to add one more element to the sky because I don't want to disturb the composition which I have over here. So I have some grid lines and I will add the grid lines. I will place it below my building image. Now, let's see how it looks if I divide. It actually looks better. So let's just go with something like this. I have reduced the opacity of the grid because I want the focus to be on the moon, not on the grid. Now you can create a copy by pressing Alt, and then you can place it accordingly. So by creating the copy, you can easily place the grid in the sky as well. So now a very basic night render with the light effect in Photoshop is ready for you. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel, and be tuned to get more such videos, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.